On December 3rd, 1971, Pakistan launches Operation Genghis Khan, bumping various airfields in India by the Pakistani Air Force. 11 spots in India to be precise. Prime Minister Indira Gandhi releases an alert.
मैं एक खतरे के समय बोल रही हूँ। कुछ ही घंटे पहले 3 दिसंबर पाकिस्तान ने हमारे ऊपर एक हमला किया।
Indian Air Force starts to fight on the water.
India gave people of Bangladesh their independence.
এবারের সংগ্রাম আমার মুক্তির সংগ্রাম এবারের সংগ্রাম স্বাধীনতার সংগ্রাম
Pakistan lost half of its country. A new nation was born, Bangladesh.
A very good afternoon to one and all. Welcome back to yet another episode in Go Make a Difference. Today we are deeply honoured to have Colonel Bhandhary uncle with us on the special day of Republic Day, and we are definitely grateful to have you here today with us, uncle. Thank you so much for taking your time. It is an honour for us to definitely hear your experiences from the war zone and about your life journey. So thank you so much for taking your time and giving us this opportunity to have a candid conversation with you. So uncle, can we directly jump onto the topic, right? So why did you choose army first?
I'm right from the beginning, actually, even from my elementary school. I had been in NCC camp, everything, and I had a 5 years stint in Coorg Markar also, where it has supported more. Right from the beginning, I had only one desire to join army. At times, I think even to join the army as a soldier. Otherwise, I was having second choice was police, but it wouldn't have suited me the way the corruption and the way they are handled. You feel very bad, especially the IAS, IPS people are disrespected by these politicians. They are abused like anything, most of the places. Yes, some people take a stand, but at some cost. So the army was the best suited for me.
Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. So was it your childhood dream to actually be an army personnel or serve the nation? Was that something?
Those days, actually, when we go to the picture, the national flag is host. You got to get up and Janagamana. We used to take pride in the flag, and we had the desire. Yes, we should. If the chance gets, if you get a chance, because at that time you are not sure whether you will get selected. Even getting selection, even to the as a soldier also, because there are a lot of corruption going on and all. So we are not sure. There are a lot of people who got selected and could not make it. So I had the desire because I didn't want to join other civil jobs as such.
So when having said that, in those days, even now actually, when they say army, then family and army is definitely two opposite things, right? So when someone says that I want to get into army, the first thing we're like, oh no, why army? No, I don't want my child to go to army. So was there a reaction like that from your family?
We are actually from a Bunt family. Bunt is Duta or fighter. Right from the beginning, these things we never mattered. In fact, some of this couple, some of the fight as it is, they had been taking place. So we are not bothered, and nobody, even a single word from my parents had come. Because you see, death is certain, and that cannot be preponed or postponed. That we realize even during the operation. So there are so many people every day you see in the paper, the accident, this, that and all. People die like anything. So death is not the criteria. Whenever the death has to take place, it will take place. And secondly, if you get martyred in army, that is some honor, you can say. That's some pride. At least you are doing something to the nation. Right from the beginning, we had been the helping hand. We had been watching our parents. They are like, small, leaders of the villages, like that. Certain problems, certain tests with this one is been settled by my father, and we have been seeing that one, and with a non-corrupt way.
Right.
So it has inculcated that habit that money is not everything. The army is the only one where you can be honest. Though at times you pay for that, but definitely one cannot sack you or like that.
That is not possible.
So it is a beautiful organization, a tough life.
Right.
So we are mentally prepared for that. But I never found anything so tough. At times it is tough, but you enjoy also. There is recreation, everything is there. And with all the colleagues and all, you don't feel that the toughness. Because in one of the commando course, etc., you got to run about 46 kilometers with all your LMG, light machine gun, and a pack, almost about 20 kg worth. So, though they train you the 10 kilometers couple of times and then stage by stage, 16 kilometers like that. So it is not, so that day you feel little this one, but after that you got sumptuous food, coffee, tea with lots of sweets and all. So once you finish that, this one. Actually at that time I was also asking why are we, running 46 kilometers and all. It has got no meaning, but it has got meaning because mentally, the toughness is not the bodybuilding or something one should be very sportsman. It is the mental toughness. After 10-15 kilometers, that mental toughness takes you. You keep running, that's all. It is not the physical toughness, though it is required, but generally everybody is capable of that. Unlike a few who got a real problem, otherwise everybody got that capacity, and this is to instill on us, because wherever you go, because even in Rajasthan we used to go drive, we used to go long this one, but we are quite sure when we can go 46 kilometers with all those, even if you get stuck, 40-50 kilometers nothing, you can go anywhere, reach some place. Though those days it was required, nowadays hardly any chance, but still at times you may get struck. So you should be mentally capable, mentally fit that this is nothing, even if you get stuck anywhere. So that robustness it teaches. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So it's been a tough training period that has taught you, an endurance for your lifelong.
Yeah. Correct.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So, so your parents did not have any issues, and they were like
nobody,
completely okay.
Everybody, not even a single. Even my friends, other circles, everybody congratulated, but nobody had put
Said no,
really, you may get killed or something. That question never arose. Even we never thought.
Right. So, so once your parent permission from your parents, all of that phase is done. Then comes the next phase in life where you have a family, right?
Correct.
So, was that challenging at that time?
No. When I got married, I was a captain, and my wife also liked my in-laws, everybody. They also, because basically our family is the Bunch family.
Okay.
This is least bothering.
Okay.
Tomorrow what will happen or something of sort, that is not the issue. Even my wife, they enjoyed all the companies. We married after 71 war.
Okay.
So that worrisome is there. That time during the war, definitely some worries will be there. But my parents' side nothing. Even my relative was in Delhi. They used to ring me up. Those time ringing up is also problem. Communication. Right. You got to book it, and you may get a call at any time or something. But I used to ring up once in a while. They are worried. but we are not worried. You see, for them actually what's happening and all, the war field, that worry will be there.
Right.
But otherwise, no. Most of our, some of my course mates and everybody, they spoke just before their, martyred. But nobody had ever expressed fear. All captains, you must be hearing some of the decorated soldiers' stories and all. Everybody, even the parents, he says, I wish I would have had more sons so that I could offer
send them. Okay.
that type. Even the ladies, mothers are also offering. And that's actually one segment that fear is there. Otherwise, generally, all those who have joined, they had a lot of opportunity for a good scope in this one also.
Right. Okay.
But somehow this is not there. Scope is even actually there are so many entries. The short service people, short service commissioned officer, they get they are kept for about 5 years. Their performance is watched, and in that 5 years, if they feel that he is not that fit for the army, he is given the choice, either he will continue up to 10 years or he can quit. If he quits, he can appear for IAS. IPS is offshoot of that only. In the IAS also, one paper is not there, that military history paper is there, because he's already studied everything on ground. So once he gets selected, this seniority goes there.
Okay.
Because this is also Indian Commission, that's also only people don't realize that people only feel that IAS, IPS is the only, IFS is the only Indian Commission, Army is not that. Army, all commissions same, and we are all the pay, perks, everything starts on the same this one.
Okay.
Even the IAS and IPS, IAS only the lower merit people are given that, or their choice. They are attached to us for 1 month to see what's happening, but generally they are treated like a VIPs.
Okay.
Our hard training and all is not given to them, though their purpose of attaching is to see that how
right.
this but we only take them and our party or function and some general PT or that's all, not that tough this one.
So once you joined the army, right? Can you please let us know how was your journey? What all did you do in the initial stages, and how did you? How interesting was it? How challenging was it? How did you start your journey?
Yeah, the first was various SSBs. It was quite interesting because people are telling that they are watched even when you are lodged in the this one also. You are given a chest number. Those days we don't even talk in English in our college. If you talk with Angrezi aa gaya, something like that. We never. So even when we are supposed to give some lecture, this one and all discussion, our English is not all that perfect. But what army is looking is something else. This language or other things can be cultivated and it becomes okay. They want to know whether do you have that courage, etc. in you, that to lead the people. Now, recently there was a lot of hue and cry when this Agnipath, one of the entries to army started. The Agnipath is the people will be selected, and if they are selected, they are kept under watch. And after 4 years, like Short Service Commission, they are selected, 25% are absorbed. The rest are given to BSF, CRPF, etc. because they have undergone 4 years tough training, rifle, firing, etc. This kind of training you cannot get in the normal this one. So they are not wasted. So they are absorbed by CISF, BSF, CRPF and plus other security organization. Also the corporate sectors, they are promised they will be given good job and at least supervisor job in security. not like normal this one. So this was criticized like anything, but at least actually this is not instant, the project. This during the Kargil war, we lost a lot of people. It was actually expected because you are attacking a person who is on the top of the hill where he got the major advantage. You got to climb with your some of the complete pack containing even food for some time, because the food echelon may not patch up immediately. So food and your ammunition, the gun, everything, and then steep climbing is quite difficult. That too, avoiding his view, because the moment he views, he'll fire. So all these things, the casualty was expected more. But there was a study carried out by the judge was also, I think Supreme Court retired judge was also inducted in that one study team, and they found that overall age, Indian Army overall age is quite high.
Okay.
See, a 55 years or 50, 60 years person climbing and 25, 30 years person climbing makes a lot of difference.
Right.
Like that, they wanted to bring down this age. So for that, in even other countries also they have implemented that. For that, now you take 25%, they are the best soldiers. As it is, our Indian Army is the best army in the world, one of the best army in the world. But now, to make it still more better, you see, you keep improving your standard, everything, drill, etc. So this is another. This has been inducted. Secondly, look, even IT initially nowadays, I think 15 to 20,000 or something. These people get 35 to 40,000 at the initial training, wherein you get everything free, right? Your banyan, everything, shirt, dress, uniform, and good food. The non-veg also 2-3 times in a week, and the dining table, everything. You are given nice food and good training. A person who, you see, let's be very frank, joins this Agnipath or anything, firstly, if you got the choice, about 10% we can say, you can, people may call them fools also, dedicated, they want to join army at any cost. That's about 10%. The rest of the people, when they don't get engineering seat, medical seat or job nowhere at 17 years of age, 17 years. So they are inducted. This is actually good opportunity for job also. So once they induct, now for the 4 years, a person joining at the age of 17 and a half, he is slim, lean and all. With this training, with this good food and all, by after 4 years, he comes with a robust person, strong person, and with nationalist ideas.
Okay.
He is dedicated. He got that mind, that Desha Prema, that is inculcated there. And for all the 4 years, if he doesn't spend the money which he gets, he get about 40 to 50 lakh. By the time 21 years, when he is coming with the 40 to 50 lakh, he can start anything. But in the short service commission, the officers, even when he gets selected, commissioned as a second lieutenant, if the war breaks up, he is on the forefront. Okay, and now they made, I think, 1 crore as insurance this one also. For these people, anything happening, the family gets 1 crore. Okay. So on this, lot of facilities. Not only that, once he comes back, suppose he is not selected, he got the option to continue engineering, medical. He gets the money, because lack of money, if he has not, continued his this engineering or medical or anything, he gets the money.
Right.
Now he got, irrespective of his age, once he is relieved from army, he got the chance to continue.
Right.
That provision also given. Lot of facilities given to these people.
Coming to your life journey again, how was that moment when you took the gun first? Do you remember that? How proud were you? How emotional were you when you took the gun first for the nation?
No, I had no emotion because you know that you are meant for that. You are there to fight. You see, generally, you will go and get killed. We are trained not to get killed. You are trained to kill the enemy.
Okay.
In the training, if you have failed, then only get killed. All our training is meant to deceive the enemy and to knock him down.
Okay.
Not that you go to the army and you join and get killed. That is the important one. So you got to be very alert. You got to be all the teachings are for that one only.
So then probably I should put the question other way around. How was it when you shot your enemy for the first time?
No, during that operation, you don't feel that. Otherwise, I'll tell you the intent, you are very soft. Basically, we Indians are, our soldiers also, very humane. I'll tell you because, while talking, I'll just keep narrating something else. During 71 war, we got one prisoner. Because probably he was sleeping or something in the bunker, he got this one. So we caught him and we, tied the cloth on his eyes and all. Brought him to langar. Means langar is called, the Jawan's mess.
Okay.
So we brought him there, made him to sit. Otherwise the Pakistani would have been tortured. So we brought him and made him sit on the stool. So you will find the people, they're all having breakfast. Somebody is coming and giving him puri, this, that. It's something, like a VIPs. Actually, they were briefed in the radio and all. Yes, we are progressing like anything in Bangladesh. East Pakistan, they say that time. So you don't get caught by these people. The Indian soldiers, they will eat you kacha kacha. They will eat you like that only. So it's better you get killed.
Okay.
That is the impression given to them. So he was really surprised. As per the the international law, we are supposed to note down what all is possession, the precious things or anything, make a list, and we got to hand over to the people while handing over the prisoners. So this is one of the things I am just telling. Otherwise, these Pakistanis, because there was a case, actually after the ceasefire, some of our officers had just gone in a vehicle, they were seized and on their, they killed and their body returned that gift from Pakistan or something else. That type of cruelty you can see now in Bangladesh. The people who fought, who got this one, Pakistanis, they shot these East Pakistani people, Bengali speaking people, in thousands. Okay. Because after the election of 1970, Mujibur Rahman supposed to be the Prime Minister of both Pakistan and East Pakistan, because he got majority seats. But not bothered for that, they tried to prison him and killed. The army was there, Pakistan army. They killed many people. Of course, other ladies and all, because when we went, our army had gone, they have filled the trench with full of ladies and girls. In their all dabas, their cooking is separate for the kafir, that is non-Muslims, and Muslims separate. With this, whatever they cook, they put medicine, so that you don't have the children. That is one. There are a lot of dabas which was raided in Gujarat, and it's happening here also. Now in J&K, about almost 4 lakh Hindus were kicked out. Their neighbors, I think one of the incidents they mentioned, the neighbor, he somehow managed to get into the rice complete where they stock rice, got into that to hide it, to hide himself. So these people couldn't, they shot others, and were about to go, the neighbor is telling, shut the eyes, this one. So this is the condition. I am sorry, because as an Indian, I was feeling very bad and I must speak out. Right from the beginning, they have been doing this one, including our Mahatma Gandhi. Otherwise, what is the, you are the democracy, what is the necessity to put Nehru in their election out of 13 or 14, he got even one or not. Otherwise, Patel got all this one. What is the reason why Nehru was selected as the Prime Minister? Then the complete things changed. All right from the beginning. And Gandhi stopped the Muslims going there because Ambedkar has said Muslims should go there because they will never stay together with Hindus. He had predicted in his own book, they will, the Bhaichara will never come into good. They won't, grateful to any of your good deeds. That's what happened in Bangladesh. ISKCON people, they kept feeding these people when they were not having food to Muslims. They immediately killed them and they arrested them. Earlier, because of the fear of earlier government, nobody, because this is all, I think 13th on 2013 or something, they are given complete special power to this. And only thing is people realize they don't know. This has been automatically changed on their name. People only came to know when they wanted to hypothecate it and take money on loan or something. They say this is not on your name. That's why people got worried. That's why these things are happening. And when the 2014, when BJP was about to take over, overnight, they are going 103 or something major, big sites and land at Delhi was handed over to Waqf Board. And somebody, I think, Deputy Secretary or somebody was taking the letter to some Maulana at UP, referring your teleconversation. Means one telephone conversation, immediately they could allot that much land. But of course, since the BJP had immediately taken over, they stopped, I think. So this is the condition. What is the loyalty?
So that is you're saying that is still an ongoing process without.
Yes. Now also, you see, now our own people are going against. Some you will find a lot of our places now they started coming. Just imagine Rama Janmabhoomi, to get that, how many years we had to fight.
Right.
Okay, and now if they have done during their time, they have removed our temple and made masjid. Why can't we remove it and again reinstate?
You have been part of the 1971 war that has happened, right? So could you please tell the audience about your experiences in that war zone?
Yeah. See, I got, after getting the training at IMA, 1.5 year training, Indian Military Academy, wherein they teach you complete tactics, etc. General, they teach you. The morning started our journey, jeep. I reached the forward area. In fact, in the morning I was there. So they were having breakfast and all in the mess. So I was again offered breakfast there and all. My commanding officer was Colonel Jog from Pune actually. So we were all introduced. So we had not much work to do there. In the peace time, you got a lot of things, relevant, irrelevant, etc. Board proceedings, inquiry, this, that, and all, study groups, etc. Here we went, and somehow one of the brigade, we got the communication officer, one communication officer to a brigade. So one of the brigade officer, he has gone on leave. So suddenly they said, I don't know, I was just, there were senior subalterns, I was a subaltern, second lieutenant. So the commanding officer somehow, they saw me and he said, okay, you will take over the that brigade signal company as a OC company. Not much of cheating is there, you see. So trust is there, some of the senior junior commissioned officers, they will take advice and all. It went off well, nicely. So some of the senior subalterns were feeling jealous. Why he was, because you got all the privilege. You are a commanding officer there. At a second lieutenant also, the company commanding officer, you can say company officer commanding company. So this is the good. I had a good chance. The COs told me, okay, tomorrow you take over adjutant job, which is a very responsible job.
Okay.
I said the other problems I was trying to avoid, but somehow. So the commanding officer had some faith, I don't know how or something. So I was the adjutant for some time. Their parliament, when they were discussing, they said the Bangladesh, they started firing and all. Almost I think 25th April onwards, 71, they started by violating all the rules. Since Mujibur Rahman got more mandate, they did not agree, and they started forcing their authority on the people, and killed most of them, the Pakistan army, and people started coming into India, and in lakhs. So Indira Gandhi initially thought on humanitarian ground. She then in the cabinet discussing. So Manekshaw was the head of army. So he was asked, Manekshaw, अभी आपका general, आपका अभी task है. Means now you should take over. So you should go on war, because now we cannot handle almost 10 million people coming. We cannot look after them, and things are going bad with us. In front of us, raping, all those things. So Manekshaw said, Madam, now I don't think we'll be able to do anything, because a lot of our tanks are not serviceable, guns are not serviceable and all. We have taken up the case, no money has been released, couldn't repair it. The defense minister is here, finance minister is here, they know the case very well. If you go, then we will have a bad, we may lose. And now it is the actually rainy season, and lot of nalas are there, we will be in trouble. So they had no voice, because the finance ministers, it's all real happening, tanks are off-road, etc. So then after the cabinet, this one, they all walked away. So when the Manekshaw was about to go, and Indira Gandhi said, General, you kindly stay. So he realized there's something wrong. Before she should say, Madam, tomorrow morning my resignation will be there. Because he says you cannot win, because after all you don't have the material, there is no problem. He told frankly. No, he said nothing doing, not that. Kindly sit. Tell me frankly, is that true, whichever you have brought out? He says, Madam, that is the correct thing I have brought out. And then they said, what shall we do now? So they worked out. So they told us how to do it. So we started, there is a Mukti Bahini, the Bangladeshis, they were going against also the government, because they were shooting these people and all. So our people, what they did, we trained our soldiers on civilian affairs, and we inducted some of our people with the lungi, etc., with them slowly. And this started going on. This after 2 months or something, after training, these people are inducted. And Indira Gandhi has gone to Russia and signed treaty mutually. Anything happening to either of the country, that we will look after. So Russia's backing, and she had gone to other states also. We didn't want to declare war. Pakistan was creating problem, but we are all ready. We all there almost 6 months waiting to get the order. Manekshaw came, spoke to us, only the officers in Rajasthan, because there are a lot of agents staying there, lying low. So he didn't want the mic to be on. He just called the officers. He said, gentlemen, in case when I say get set, go, you should go and occupy as much as possible, because this will help us in bargaining during the negotiation after ceasefire. So anyway, we are all just waiting to get the orders, and when this Mukti Bahini effort started really pinching them, they had no voice, and they immediately on 3rd December they started bombing our western sectors, all our airports.
Okay.
Suddenly they came. Yes, next day morning we are on. Then India declared war because of this one. For self-defense, we declared war and we were on it. So this continued only 13 days. The complete operation was planned in such a way that in the East Pakistan, we could capture 93,000 people surrendered us, because we surrounded them and they had no choice. Otherwise they would get killed. They were warned and given the choice, and once they surrendered, they had looked after well. There's a separate officers, separate Jawans with due respect and everything. Not even a single comment they wouldn't have done otherwise. These people actually, they would have got an opportunity and killed all those people. 93,000 people, at least Pakistan would have gone. So here, what they planned actually, I was in our desert, this one, Longewala is one of the portion where they came and attacked. It's a post, it's a hillock where actually Tanout, this one, Kishangarh and all, these places are adjacent to each other, little away. So, we, while doing operation, we see the place where all the enemy can come, which area suits them, one comfortably can come, which are the area where they cannot come, for various reasons, administrative or something. And we check these details, and accordingly we put our soldiers where easily they can come, where the threat is more, we put more, where it is least, we put limited. But still we cannot leave it vacant. So what they have done, this Longewala area, which we assessed as not approachable, they thought that we will go in this one, we will capture Longewala, and then Ramgarh, then Jaisalmer, etc. They had a big plan. They carried diesel in the tank because they require. Guns have come, but the problem is, as expected, it was a very difficult area. They just very out of, I don't know what foolish thing they did. They just came, guns have come, ammunition hasn't come, the various administrative staffs hasn't reached. So they got bogged down, most of the things. Tanks came, and Longewala hill, actually what we do, when we expect threat, we put bombs, booby traps, etc. We dig it inside the desert, in the sand, and close it. We got the map on that, where all we kept it, and we got on some route, you can say coveted routes, Kalla route or something, for our people to go and recce the area, reconnaissance the area, because we can't keep close our eyes and keep there. We got to be alert when anything coming on. That is only known to our own people. Otherwise, nobody knows. But in this area, we never put any mines, because we least expected them. Nobody will come because it was very impossible. However, a barbed wire fencing has been done so that to prevent cattle coming. So the tanks have come and they are reaching the barbed wire. They are not confident to go at, scared. The bombs will be there, booby traps will be there. They used to go back like this. So the previous night, our people, the complete army has been, most of the elements have been shifted to another site to go to another Kishangarh area and inside. The aircraft are also planned accordingly. So only one or two tanks and some weapons, anti-tank weapons and all kept, one company strength. Uh, so these people, they had good sitting ducks. They could destroy a couple of tanks with this one only, going ahead. So the one Major Chandpuria, I think Punjab battalion, Chandpuria was the company commander, and these people are also spread out. So when the firing coming on them, this is the brigade coming, big, huge, 3 battalions. This is one company is, in a battalion, 4 to 5 companies are there only. Such a brigade, you can imagine, big strength, and 40 to 50 tanks they are coming. So here they come and go back. They are not courageous enough to go through that one, because tanks will be thrown out in case bomb is there. So like that they kept on doing this. In the night they came, so they removed some of the police checkposts, etc. So by morning, the Chandpuris somehow managed the firing. They thought that some big troops are here. Here also brigade is there. So confused, and somehow we managed till the morning. Casualty was there, some casualty. Morning, of course, the Air Force, which was planned for somewhere else, they came. And these people were running around like the tanks, They have shown this one. They were chased, and most of them are completely eliminated. So next, with the 3 to 5 on 5th, it's complete. So the problem is, you see, during the operation, at times, if we get, sometimes we use their vehicle also. When they leave the vehicle, and if it is in good condition, we also use it. So like that, ours also, they will use it because if it is in good condition. But generally what they do, if they have to leave the vehicle, they put booby trap. Where in the accelerator, the moment you start and you switch the accelerator, you go, the booby traps will. So you got to check before, getting into such things. So there are a lot of, silly incidents. In fact, Longewala, next day afternoon, when they're chased, their one vehicle had come with the, food lunch for the Pakistanis, whereas the Pakistanis were not there. Our people caught them. So those silly things happen, in that one. I had gone somewhere actually in the night to see that there was a communication break. So I had gone with my people. So while going, all the tanks were put in a neat way, and then immediately they were shifted. We didn't know. While coming back, there were a lot of tanks in a haphazard way and all. I said, what's happening? So anyway, we crossed and we came to headquarters. Later on we realized that they are Pakistani tanks. So the confusion is there like that. Only when the occasion comes, you take over. That the procedure is there, military take over. 10-15 camels, they come and they destroy some of the things and they disappear. That kind of action is also going on. Even night bombers are there. Actually, they had Pakistanis. Daytime, when they come to, strap, means come and they attack our people. So we put our people in the hillocks, top of the hill, with the whistle. When he sees any flight coming towards us, he will put, shot, PPP. So people suddenly they realize, yes, the flight is coming, the enemy aircraft is coming. They jump into the trenches close by. If there is no trench nearby, you got to either sit quietly or stand still, because the moment you move, it's very easy to find. So you don't, means if the trenches are not nearby, if you are, it's unavoidable, either you sit or stand. Without moving. So he comes and he goes. Once he is cleared, then it's a long whistle. Then the people come out with, shouting and this one. No fear, nothing at all. Another advantage there actually, even if we bomb, the bomb is like, you throw a stone in the water. It just sinks there and, damage to a limited area. Unlike the built-up area, if the bomb is dropped, complete area is shattered. Even during the movement of vehicles, they got the night bombers. So what we do, we completely switch off light. There is no light on, headlight. Not even headlight, even brake light is not there, disconnected. Because it is seen, hai na?
It is seen,
Yeah, and roads are very straight, that can come and strap. So with the result, we had some accidents and some injuries and some death because of the accident.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't see the vehicle
it's
and all
pitch
like
dark.
that. Though people are careful, despite that. But we got our own officer with the OT, means operation theatre, underground. Immediate certain things are tackled there. Nice operation underground. But if it is little more, then they are immediately evacuated to hospital, permanent hospital. So the 3 to 5, I think our complete operation is over. You must have seen border picture, Hindi border picture.
Yes.
Beautifully brought out. A lot of actors, and generally they brought out in a correct way, we can say. These people, Mujahid who had come in camels, they cut the line, telephone line, etc., expecting people to come and so that they can kill. So they cut the line, and our team, when they are going, they wanted an officer. If the officer is there, they get more courage. Sab aa jao. So we went, I was with them. When we were coming back, repaired coming back, these Pakistanis, they halted the convoy, the civil convoy. And these people, they are also having khaki dress, the Pauji, they thought, and they were all asked to come down and asked to, lie down. And I believe they were put diesel or something and fired. Okay. The one chap who was very slow, he saw and somehow he hid himself. And then later on we came to know when we were coming. So a lot of things happened.
I think that was definitely an experience for me, hearing that whatever has been, happening in the 1971 war. So that is definitely a feather on your cap.
Even we feel lucky that we could have a war. Otherwise, one could only read.
True,
right. Taking action, taking part is really something great.
Yeah, absolutely. So that is one part of your career, right? So there is another border where you have served that's totally opposite to Rajasthan. That is the Indo-China border in Natula Pass. So could you please let us know about your experiences there as well? Yeah,
you see, I was posted to Sikkim. It's one of the brigade was in the high altitude next to the Natula border. So, in fact, when we were, our posting came, the commanding officer has sent a signal that don't bring the family, that you may be required to go to the high altitude. I was also a offensive driving instructor. Means those days Punjab and all, they used to block the road when VIPs, they come, block the road and then attack. So it is how to deal with such incidents. Means you either hit the car in such a way that car is thrown out and your vehicle is intact and you could get away. Okay. That's one way. Otherwise, by seeing that, you take 180-degree turn and push off, because that is not the place to fight. So some arrangement is made that you put diesel in a can and which is directly connected to the exhaust pipe. So when you feel that somebody is following or something, put the diesel so that smoke is created in the area. Okay. So that you can dodge him. That's all.
Right. Okay.
There are various. This one is done. Also, in some places, you use your vehicle as a weapon. Suppose in somebody in the front, they is using machine gun or something. You cannot escape. So ask the people to duck down because engine, everything is there, and take the vehicle on him only. Either he will run away or you put him down because there is no other choice.
Okay.
There have been many places. The kids are kept on the road crying, or a lady semi-nude helping. These are the various things they use. The moment you stop,
They
will come and occupy it.
Okay. Moving on, right? You were also a director of
UP State.
Yeah. So you have actually caught hold of multiple illegal activities when it comes to recruitment.
Yes. I was to actually there is something I was to go back to NSG again, but the posting generals they had some different opinion and he rescheduled and sent me as a director recruiting.
Okay.
It's quite interesting. But then, if you don't compromise, you get caught also. Means you got to pay for that. We got those days. One has to apply for the army. His application comes, then we issue the letter to go and report so and so place. That call letter called. It is very difficult to find out which is the genuine call letter or fake call letter. So what we did, then it is like police and chore up and down. We deliberately put few 6 to 7 places spelling mistake.
Okay.
Deliberate spelling mistakes. So this is only told to our own branch recruiting house. So in this way, we could, somehow set aside all those fake this one. And the evening while going back, I used to walk about 2 kilometers to my house through the city. I don't take the vehicle. Just. So he says, humko malum hai ki I know you walk from there to there. They know everything actually. They shadow you. He says, sir, aapko to attack hoga bolke. Those days I just, came from the Black Hat Commando. I said, no problem. First 3 to 4 people, I will kill them. And rest is different. And next to me also, whoever is coming, there is no guarantee that he will be party to you. So, I'm not bothered about that. You try whatever you want to. They may kidnap your children and your wife also. So, you may have to be ready for that. So during our selection, no walking for my wife also. Children, I used to say, you go in the army bus, you will come back in army bus only. You will not sit into my car if they at all my car comes, staff car comes, don't get into the car. You will only use the normal this one. One day what happened, the normal after the recruit testing and all, somebody rang me up. He says from civil intelligence, may be correct, may not be correct. Sir, the other day during the selection, 2 people were not the genuine people. Somebody else took the written test. All those people, all selected, and give them this, close the door and give them this paper again. There could be 5-10 difference or 5 difference or something, but it cannot be total 0 or one won't get 5 to 10 mark only. These are the things. Actually, these are all people, they get selected because of their own merit, except 1 or 2 this one. But they become casualties because they got that their mark sheet, etc., without which we cannot enroll, even if they get selected. If you have to go outside, you got to inform the police first.
Okay.
So when we inform the police, the information goes there.
Oh.
So this is a big problem. So I spoke to the superintendent of police. He said, sir, isko to I cannot stop because we don't know who is the chap on. You do one thing, you raid anywhere. After raiding, then inform us.
Okay.
See, they are all with you. They all want to curb this one. He said, sir, you go and raid anywhere in the outside. Okay. And inform us afterwards that we have raided and did the casualty. I was in charge of army communication of complete Gujarat and half of Rajasthan before that, from where I had been posted there to the army communication charge. So my unit army communication was adjudged as the best among the complete Indian army. The Mulayam Singh was the defense minister. So he wanted a lot of people recruited in hundreds. See, the 3,102 is okay, defense minister, but in hundreds is dangerous. It is nothing like bribing only. So I might put my foot down and got to face. So that's the thing.
That's amazing.
So this all happens. If somebody else would have been there, I would have got a lot of awards for doing well. So this all part of game, but you don't regret that. You stood for what value you care for. In between, people had come with the bundle of money to our house. So one day in the evening, one chap came. His ex-army joined police. So he came with I think 25,000 rupees or something bundle. We were just relaxed in the evening on holiday, I think, 5 or 6 o'clock. Getting the he wanted to meet me, and the Sevadar called me. I thought maybe some scandal is going on. You see, somebody to collect the money on behalf of me misplaced.
Right.
By missing, he came direct to me. I asked him, has anybody told that I am taking money and doing it? He said, "Nahi, Sam. He will get selected. These are all fake. People are getting selected on their own. You do this is the running and these are the things to be done. You go and get your son. He will get selected." What I want to convey is, it is not these people are doing it. They get selected because of their own doing. 1 or 2 exception maybe their own doing, but these people are taking money just
like that and trying to
making them, impressing them and all. That one. And this threat is there. If you are doing correct thing, people, you got to face. And as an army officer, it is nothing. You got to, be ready for such things.
Okay.
But now I think over a period, the things have, the law and order has improved.
All right, that is truly amazing,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences and telling about how you felt and how it is and how has it been throughout, as a journey.
Correct.
And it's definitely our privilege to, have a chat with you like this. Thank you so much, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you very much for it.
See, I can only tell a lot of now training, various places, their coaching, everything is there. But only thing is what I experienced, because at that time nothing was there. We never had any background. Only thing is be frank and truthful in dealing with that, whether you are going for the service selection board or afterwards. There, be honest. People are there, they can find out. If you try to cheat, it can be found out with various intelligence tests, various tests. They are they're linked. You try to, fool somebody, it will be caught. It is better you speak out correctly everything, and once they feel that yes, you are the person, you got that, that courage in you to face the bullet and take the people ahead, then they will select you. There is no problem. Be honest, and that's all. There is nothing to worry about anything. And only thing is, you should be, if you are a sportsman or adventurist, you will enjoy, really enjoy. Little toughness is there, but this is a asset to you also, physical asset. And when crores of people, they have done all these things, not lakhs, one after another. If you all were completed this one, there is nothing which is impossible. Everything, all your mental toughness is required. Regarding death, you see, the life and death is not in your hand. If you had gone inside the Pakistan, came back. Whereas when our unit moved ahead, we kept some of the people with some problem, a medical problem, this, that, maybe some of the artificial fake people also. We have kept them. During the bombing of Pakistan on the airfield, some of the people who were in the trench, the bomb fell there and a couple of casualties happened. Only the people whom we left back, but not the people who have gone for the operation. So what I am telling is, the death is not in your hand. Death neither you can prepone nor postpone. So whenever it has to come, it will come. And if you at all you had this death during the service, I think it is a blessing that you have been honored, other than people getting, every day you see the bike accident, car accident, etc. People die like anything. So instead of that, it is better. Army, you are taught how to kill the enemy, not to die, how to save yourself and kill the enemy. It is not that you join the army, you are gone. It is not so. Now all people, even Kargil war, such operation, people have come back alive. It is not that. So be brave, don't get scared, and life is not within you. The day whatever has to happen, it will definitely happen in a place where it is destined. So one doesn't have to worry about that. Be honest and good. That's what I can advise you. Jai Hind.